And we should be live. Let me go ahead and check. It says we are live. We are, in fact, live. Awesome. All right. Hello, everyone. Ace here. Welcome to the live stream. Today, I'm going to be playing, of course, some more Ocarina of Time. So let's go ahead and get into that, shall we? The plan for today is we're going to try... we already beat the 3 stages as young Link here. The 3 temples there. So what we need to do now, we could go ahead and get the Song of Time and all that. But I do actually have to get some stuff done. I've actually decided to do some other things instead. So what we're going to do is actually head to the Lost Woods, and we're going to try completing the mask challenge, since we might as well. There's a couple of goodies we can get for doing this. Most notably getting... Where? We can also pick up a mask upgrade, if I'm not mistaken, as well, which would be lovely if that is the case. In due time, Navi. In due time. Greta Gaming TV says, "Hi Ace, loved the improved mod of BF 1918. Thank you very much. Okay, so this guy is there, but I don't think we want to be quite there yet, so instead we'll... So this is a fast travel to both the mountains there and the waterfall here, so good to know. Let's see if there's anything here. Yes, I think this is where we get the... Oh, he made it here. Alright, now we can hold up to 20 of them. Boom. Simple enough. Grady says they expanded Albania a bit and added Kosovo. Yes, we did. Which map has Romania? The map currently that has Romania is Transylvania. So that's the one you'll want to... Let's go ahead and see what's over here. But yeah, Romania is the one map that, or the one map that has Romania currently is Transylvania. So if you want to try them out, that is the map to go to. There is technically another Romania front map, but that map is set between the Serbians and the Bulgarians, because historically in that battle, you had a bunch of Serbians who had volunteered to serve in the Russian army, and they had helped fought alongside the Romanians, and therefore that's why they're in that map. TBA says Transylvania spooky. Yep. And Reddy says, I love the DLC as well. Glad to hear it. Yeah, we're going to be adding more to that as well, if I remember correctly, so... Okay, so we could actually plant a seed here also, since we do have the bugs, we're going to show a little bit of a trick with them. How to multiply bugs. Since you get 3 of them, you only need to capture 1. There we are. Now, a lot of times, although not always, they will have gold scatulas in this. So we might as well go ahead and do this again, since we did find another patch, so. There we are. Grady says, Ace, are you going to add the Albanian militia in the Vlora? It is located in Albania, map in 1922. I know we have some ideas for future maps. I'm not going to spoil, though, what they might be for any faction. Not what I wanted to do, but okay. If I remember correctly, there should be a skull kid around here that we could potentially... Nope. It's not him. So it's probably the other guys that we that are by that one area down here. You know what? I probably have to play a song with the other one to probably get this, whatever it needs to be done, so we'll just do that real quick. Since I think that's what we're supposed to do. Let's see, let's try... Here we are. Nope, nope. And I messed up again. Whoops. Yeah, I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, which is why I'm having more trouble than I should have with this, admittedly. Alright, we'll do this one more time. Now, there we are. Let's see if he likes this. There we are. Alright, now we go ahead and also get our, since we do have a second bug and we did find another spot where there's likely a gold scatula, we might as well see if he isn't, yes, yeah, oh, nope, nope, not here, it's the other area. I think, yeah. So we'll go to that other area where I know there was a spot there. Grady says, I love the mod Ace, you'll need to expand BF 1918 to BF2. There was a the Air Show mod for BF2, but there are several problems with why. There's a couple of reasons why we're not doing it. or why we haven't done it anyways. So I can actually list some of them off for curiosity. The first one is the fact that, of course, whereas 1942 is a freeware game and has been since 2012, or 2012, the same cannot really be said for Battlefield 2. In fact, it's been removed digitally in that case, so trying to find that game and a working copy of it is more work, one, and two, I don't think there are any really legitimate copies of it really left around anyways. Both of those are kind of big issues, all things considered, I'd say. So that's one reason right there. Another reason that comes to mind is the fact that I knew there was a patch. I knew there was a patch around here. All right, let's see if there's a gold scatula here. Another reason to keep in mind is that we'd basically have to, in a lot of ways, start from scratch again. So you're talking about spending, like, we saw how long it took for. Here's a good example. Forgotten Hope 2 took a long time to even get out of the North African front. And they still haven't added in everything that was in the original FH1. Like, the entirety of the Pacific Theater is not in FH2 yet. Unless you're doing some mods or something, or some expansion map packs that have been made by other communities. But the point is, they don't have that in... They don't have that in the, sorry, lost my train of thought there. But they don't have things like the Pacific Theater at all in FH2 yet, so yeah, there's stuff that is flat out missing, and we're only starting to see certain nations be added that weren't in FH1 as well. So nations like Belgium are getting added finally to FH2, and Norway as well, though Norway was in a expansion mod for FH1, so that's why I would say that that's a good example there. So keep in mind, FH2 has been in development since what, 2007, maybe 2008 or so, and so yeah, you're talking about greatly expanding the amount of time it would take to actually develop the mod. So that would cause the time that we would take making FH, or making a 1918 for Battlefield 2 to expand greatly as well. It's especially, in addition to that, it is also worth noting that there's a lot of stuff in... Alright, so this is going to be, of course, we're going to get a cutscene here, so I'll continue after this. Alright, we got ourselves the Ocarina of Time. There we go. Alright, so to get back, pretty good little cutscene. TBA says Link is pretty gangster right here. Not that it does him much good, but I admire the spirit. Yep. Gretty says, I'd love to see Tannenberg. Well, we already have it in Tannenberg in 1918. We just, unless you're talking about the game, at which point I have streamed that in the past, but I do need to do it a little bit more. Gretty says, and the worst thing that FH2 didn't add the Albanian front. I would still say that the... I would say that the one that is most... Alright, let's go ahead and head back here. Ooh. I would say that the one that is the front that is currently, I would say, the most anticipated in FH2 would still have to be the Pacific Theater, because that's an entire theater. Don't get me wrong, the fighting in the Balkans is pretty interesting, but, well, we have an entire theater with one of the major Axis powers in World War II, plus you also have one of the major Allied powers that does not get talked about very much at all, which is National China. Now we could go straight to the kid and give him the mask, but I'm thinking instead we'll go back to Kokiri and try for that Lost Woods again and see if the little Deku Scrubs will actually give us something for wearing this mask. Who knows? But yeah, the Balkan front is pretty interesting in World War I especially, I think. Well, in both wars, they are pretty. It is a fairly interesting front. For World War II's reasons, you of course have the fighting in Yugoslavia that comes to mind, as well as Greece. And in the case of World War I, well, you have the Serbians and Montenegro fighting against the combined might of Germany, Austria, Hungary, and Bulgaria temporarily there, before the fighting all in the Macedonian area as well. We have already added, in theory, the... to be fair, we have already added the Albanian front a little bit in the form of, well, the Albania map, or the Albanian sector, but more can be done there. I have looked at some ideas. So let's see if they actually accept or reject this mask. It'll be interesting to see if we actually get an upgrade to how many Deku Nuts we can carry. Not sure that'll be what will happen, but you never know. Worth a shot. Go through here. There we go. Now, let's see how they react to this thing. They'll either love it or hate it. Help! I'm getting attacked! Alright. Well, I think we know the answer there. I believe this is the right way here. Wonder if there's something under here. There might be. Yep, yes there is. Well, that's something. Alright, now let's see if there's anything of note in these. Aha! Well, that paid off a little bit, I guess, so we'll take it. TBA says, I guess the spooky mask didn't exactly win them over. Yeah, that's what it looks like, alright. And on that subject, did we actually get the bomb upgrade? I don't think we did. No. And there's an easy way to upgrade that, too. Alright, so we already upgraded our bullet bag to max, so that is awesome. And there might be something over in that little area over there, which I could just take the long way around, or I might as well just try blasting my way through. See if there's any luck there. And once we do, we'll go ahead, see if we can get... But yeah, we're already getting quite a few good items so far with this little stream. See if we are close enough to potentially get 2 of these. Nope. I think with these red things we can eventually blast them as well if we really, really wanted, but... Or use, I think what we use is the hammer to deal with those. Well, we are maxed out. Ow! I'm pretty sure that there's going to be yet more. Yet more treasure there. sure these are going to be more rupees, so there's no real point in picking them up right now. So, we got ourselves another gold scatula, which puts us at 17. If I can get myself... yet more. Or, oh yeah, we can drop our bomb in theory here, and that would do the trick, maybe. Nope. Nope. There we go. Well, I got something out of it. I don't feel like wasting more bombs, so we'll just... You know what? Just in case, we'll check and see if there is not any more goodies in that. TBA says, a whole heart, those gold scatulas pack a mean bite. Yes, they do. Fortunately, they are easy to kill, so it's more a case of them doing the damage through a surprise attack, and that basically being about it. Let's see if this gives us any goodies, or if it's just more money. Okay, so there are more different... There's some goodies here to get. Ow. Wish I could get some parts from that, but that'll do. I think there might actually be, eventually we can get maybe a heart piece or a gold scatula from this if we... A heart piece! Yep, okay. Well, that'll do for me. And we got ourselves a full heart. So yeah, we're getting a lot of good items here. So now we can go ahead and... Yes, I know, Navi. Now we can go ahead, get the other mask sold, and then we have one more mask after that, and I know exactly how to get that more or less. We just need to find the right guy to sell it to. And then we'll get the Mask of Truth, which is a legitimately good mask to pick up. Also, there is a goodie hidden here if we just blow this up. Or not. Never mind. I could have sworn there was something there. Okay, I was hoping that would be a fast way to get to where we needed to be, but apparently not. There is another gold scatula in there, yes. Thank you. Oh yeah, and there was one up in this, in that dungeon anyways. I might as well. So yeah, this game does reward you for backtracking in some of these dungeons. So if we went to this dungeon, we could pick up another gold scatula, and... Ah yes, this thing here, which if we get our more beans, we can actually get a few more items with them, so that would be lovely. I remember correctly, we have to go over that way to get to the other gold scatula. That there might actually be two now that I think about it, but that are in this dungeon. But if we can get at least, I think there's two, and if we can get both of them, then that would put us at a full. Though there might actually just be one. We'll see. But yeah, like I said, a lot of these, the dungeons in the... Yep, you can actually see it up there, so we'll go ahead and get that. Which will put us up to 19 gold scatulas, if I'm not mistaken. And yep, there is another one over there anyways, so... Except that's not a regular gold scatula, that is just a regular scatula, and I'm very sad now. I bet if I shoot him from over here, I could potentially maybe lock onto him and then get him. Wish I knew how to get up there to get that. Apparently I've forgotten, but that's okay. Okay, so apparently we're going to have a hard time getting that, so... Probably something we'll have to pick up as Adult Link, maybe. Who knows? Anyways, let's go ahead and head back out of here and actually go greet the kid that we are going to be giving the mask to, and after that, we'll then be able to just head straight back over to... There we are. Yeah, there is some backtracking in this game, so we'll go ahead. I think there is a... Now that I think about it, usually there's at least one in one of these, so... Let's see if we can get ourselves a gold scatula out of this. It'll take usually a few seconds, but if we are lucky... Sometimes we don't actually get it, which is unfortunate. Alright, well, at least we got ourselves our bugs numbers back, which is cool. Now we can go ahead and figure out... Because I thought for a moment there that there is another thing here we can potentially pick up. I'll admit this stream is going to be mainly me just getting as many goodies as possible before heading back out. Ah, yes, over here. Well, this was not a gold scatula, but it is 50 rupees that we now can't use because, ah, well. At least we got ourselves, what, 18? Okay, that'll work for now. Alright. Since it's day, we can just go ahead and get to the kid over there, which will allow us to hopefully pick up an item. We'll be able to sell him the mask and get a profit from that usually, so... I think there's also a gold or another heart piece up there if we really want to get it. Alright, we will go ahead and give this kid the item we have, the mask. Now, with some of these, you can, in fact, go ahead and actually sell them. Some of those gravestones, at least at night, you can pick up, or you can move around. I don't think we've gotten the heart piece from there yet, so... See if we can, in fact, make this jump. Cool. Just for the sake of it, we'll see what's down here, if anything. Treasure and a couple of these. Not what I had in mind, but okay. Seem to have lost connection to the chat there for a moment. That's okay. Alright, we got it back though. Technically, there is something up here as well, if I remember correctly, a store that you can get to. Let's see what it is. Yeah, it becomes I guess, a backdoor store later on or something, but... Alright, let's actually go ahead and get that heart piece that I don't think I've picked up yet, and might as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that. Please don't push me off. Almost. Oh! I made it earlier only to actually fail. Darn it. Okay, well, we can actually do this properly. since we know that this is the way. So we might as well go ahead and get this done, since it will hopefully get us another heart piece. There we go. I don't know why it does that, but it does, so. And also the most inconveniently placed cow in the game as well, so. Or one of them, so. But hey, got ourselves another item, or another heart piece there. And we are going to be golden to get ourselves the next... oh yeah, there's also a spell I think I can pick up in Hyrule or around Hyrule Castle anyway, so might as well see if I can try that. So like I said, backtracking gets rewarded in this game. I also vaguely recall there being a hole in the wall here somewhere that we could potentially... If I remember correctly, we could potentially put bugs in and get maybe an item there. Or maybe I'm misremembering that. It could actually be in Majora's Mask or something. Ah, well. But yeah, the plan this time is we're going to go ahead, get another mask, and this time the mask is going to be the bunny ears. The best mask of Majora's Mask, but we're not going to be, but this is not the mask that we really want. It's the, in this game anyways, because in this game the bunny hood does not actually improve your running speed. Unlike in, like I said, Majora's Mask, which it does and is very, very, very good to pick up. Alright, now let's see if we can't actually go see the Great Fairy here, get ourselves a spell that we can use, I think, to heal ourselves. Yep. Nope. Alright. TBA says, not only does backtracking get rewards, the rewards are pretty solid. A lot of games technically reward it, but the rewards are often trivial. Yeah, this is not trivial. This is an entire new spell that I think gives you temporary invulnerability. Either that or it allows you to light fires all over the place instantly. It's one of those two that this one does. So yeah. Oh wait, this is going to be the fire one. Okay. Alright, so we got ourselves Din's Fire. And we have the bunny hood, and how many spells are there? 3. So we just let ourselves get captured. And then we can go ahead and... that saves us a few seconds, so why not? If I can make it in town before... yes, perfect. Now we don't have to worry about the gate closing us in for the night. We can just stay outside and find the guy that's running all over the place, and we are golden. I think there's also a heart piece down over here, now that I think about it. because that rock looks like it might hold one. So we'll give this the good old college try, see if we can actually get it to work for us, and if it can, perfect. We'll see. More treasure. Well, we are 5 rupees away from maxing out again. But yeah, you really, really want to pick up the Mask of Truth whenever you can, because it is really, really good. It'll basically allow you to read people's minds and animals, as well as listen to gossip stones. So it's for lore purposes mainly, I think, but yeah. Now, I believe there might be a gold scatula inside Longline Ranch itself that we haven't gotten to, so we might as well. I think there might be 1 or 2 that are on the outsides of it anyways, so. So yeah, this is mostly a filler stream with a lot of backtracking, I'll admit. Perfect. I do vaguely recall there being 1 out around here somewhere. Alright, so that is another reward acquired. There might be another one around here somewhere, but I'm not really going to be that bothered by if there isn't, so might as well just have a quick look. I don't think there is, so. Oh, there is! It's right over here. Hi. And now he's acquired. So that is 21 gold scatulas in total, which should be more than enough to free another one of the family members there. Now we'll just find the guy that is running all over the place, wait for sunrise, and then pick up. TBA says, lol, that scatula on the wall made me laugh. Can you imagine if Malan opened the window to find that thing right there? Yeah, that would not end well, I don't think. Okay, so I don't think there's any on the exterior here. So instead, we should now go ahead and look for that running man guy. He's going to be running all over the place, but if we can find him, we can then get that the last of the map. There he is. I have a mask for you, sir. He might wait until night to actually slow down proper. Which would be annoying if that is the case, but we'll see. Okay, we have one of these enemies to fight. I might as well show how it's done. A little while, so. Let's try. Whoops. Nope. We'll just run from these guys for now. And hopefully, once nightfall hits, technically we could also just play the Song of Shining and do that. In fact, that's a... There we are. We'll do this and see if this fixes it. Alright, well, we got that mask sold, so we are golden there. That's a simple matter of just heading all the way back to Hyrule Castle itself and selling the mask back, or paying the money back, and then finally just, you know, getting the actual quest that we have started, which is getting the Master Sword itself. Considering I've already gotten at least one spell, plus I've gotten... There we are. Plus I've also gotten the, all the masks done. Yes, I know. We're going into the Temple of Time now, basically. Wait a second, if this is already... And wow, he is actually running, he is booking it. This might be where the gold Scatool I was thinking of is located. It might only show up at night though, but I think this is where it is. And there we go. And it's another fairy fountain, so that's lovely. So at least we're now back up to full health, and we know where that is for future reference in case we need it. Which actually reminds me, I wonder if the game remembers boulders that I have destroyed. Because if it does, then that will go a long way towards also getting me. That'll mean I'll be able to easily tell which ones I need to destroy for future items or whatever, and we'll see. It does remember it. Cool. There we go. So there's a Gerudo mask, a Zora mask, and a Goron mask, although these do not actually change you into those, sadly. But we now have this mask, the Mask of Truth. Oh yeah, because if you use the Lens of Truth, you can basically cheat your way to winning. Yeah, we can wear the mask and do that and get these kinds of reactions, but fair enough. What we really need to do right now is go ahead and get the main quest done. Or get to the next stage of the main quest here, which is this. Alright, now let's go ahead and see what happens. Alright, I think we are in a good place to go ahead and call it. Because, yeah, we just made it to the Temple of Time, became Adult Link, and have one big plot twist here, what with it being past 7 years passing and all that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it. But yeah, this has been Ace. Hope you've enjoyed watching me play Ocarina of Time as much as I have enjoyed playing it. And I hope to see you all again soon. Until then, take care. Ace out.